Hey guys, so welcome back to Episode 4 Golden. Let's carry on where we left off, or in my case, relive the past hour and 20 minutes of recording, because my footage got corrupted, so I have that going for me, which is pretty cool. Forgive me if I'm less than my jovial self. I do have to replay the next couple of days over again. It's kind of like losing your save file, except I have to do my commentary again as well, so I'll do my best to maintain some semblance of energy. Just know that I've seen the next couple of days already. Thankfully I didn't get very far. I only got until the 25th of November. I spent a lot of time speaking with the NPCs around town, getting their opinions on the fog. Progressed a couple of social links here and there, but yeah, nothing too crazy happened, so I don't mind playing through it again for you guys. Let's just be happy that Namatame is awake. He's being interrogated as we speak. Nanako is also awake, which is great. We can visit her, but she's not exactly in a stable condition, which has me kind of concerned as to what might happen in the future, especially as the fog starts to take over this town, that ominous green mist. So let's venture out into the green mist. I'm going to do my best to replicate all the choices that I made, try to keep the timeline stable of sorts. So our first protocol is Rize in the shopping district. I do have to say one of the pluses of redoing this is I get to listen to this bit of music a little longer, this ominous fog music playing in the background. The first time I heard it, I was all for it, man. I was embracing it. It just truly captures the ominous atmosphere of Inaba right now, with the fog taking over the town, and it just feels so sinister. Even though we've caught the killer, you just know that we have to go back into the TV world and figure out a way to stop the fog from overwhelming Inaba completely. Look, it's just so... Ooh. I mean, a lot of you guys mentioned that it reminds you of Silent Hill. I have to admit, I haven't played any of the Silent Hill games. I was terrified as a kid, and I never got around to playing any of the games in the series. I probably have to do it one day. But for now, though, let's speak with sober subordinate over here. I asked my boss to come drinking, but he said he was too busy. What the hell? I went out of my way to invite him along. I thought about asking someone else, but I've never been drinking with anyone else. Anyway, I don't feel like drinking today. I wonder if it's because of the fog. What, you can't find the bar or something? The fog's too thick? I mean, I have to say that at least it's not as thick at nighttime as it is during the day. You literally can't see 5 feet in front of you during the middle of the day. I guess he's also avoiding brain fog from getting too drunk. Kanji's outside his family store, and there's the old man up here. Sorry for suspecting you all this time. I'm glad that we caught the real killer, though. I haven't been feeling like my usual self lately. My daughter-in-law has been nagging at me to stay put, but if I don't protect this town, who will? How are you going to protect it from Mother Nature, huh? I mean, you can't stop the fog, can you? Only we can. But how are we going to do that exactly? I don't quite know. There's still a lot of mysteries about the TV world. We've got Teddy's existence, the fog, the shadows, all sorts. I suppose time will tell. But for now, Rize, hello.
Senpai!
Senpai! Wow, pretty lucky I happened to run into you at this hour. Yeah, considering it's foggy, I'm surprised I found you, but then again, you know I'm always out here for my evening jog, Rize. I just finished helping out at the store. Yes, your grandmother was looking for customers earlier today. I could only imagine Rize busking outside trying to attract clientele to come into the store. Rize seems bored. She might appreciate it if you talked with her. She always appreciates it. Since you have Raphael, a Persona of the Lovers Arcana, you feel you could be closer. Should you spend the evening with Rize? Let's do it. Really? Yay, I get to spend time with you. Rize seems happy. She always is around me for some reason. And here we are talking outside, even though I'd love to breathe some cleaner air indoors. I accidentally tore the sleeve on my uniform the other day. Just when I was cursing my luck, Kanji fixed it up quick with a sewing kit. It came out looking better than it did before I ripped it. I knew he was good, but that was really something. Actually, isn't he a little ahead of me when it comes to girl stuff? I mean, I wouldn't call it girl stuff. I mean, sure, it's probably a feminine hobby, but that shouldn't preclude guys from pursuing it. And you have to remember that Kanji's family runs a textile business, so, I mean, it's not a stretch that he'd be good at sewing and whatnot as well. Kanji's just too good.
Huh?
What? That's not... I mean, maybe so, but... Fine, you'll see. Just when you're least expecting it, bam! Rize is full of energy, and full of jealousy, it seems. It's not a dig at you. I mean, we all have different skills. He just happens to be good at textiles. You're good at being an idol, right? So don't worry about it. But have you noticed Kanji's pretty cold to me? I thanked him for the help, and he told me to shut up. Oh, do you think he's embarrassed? Yes, he is normally embarrassed about sharing his hobbies, right? He's also scared of girls. But I think we've started to resolve it in our latest social link with Kanji. You can tell that he actually appreciates the compliments. He just gets very defensive and shy. You enjoyed your idle chat with Rize. You feel your relationship with Rize has grown stronger. You feel your relationship with Rize could become stronger soon.
Oh!
Wow, it's this late already? Sorry, I gotta get back. Oh, but before I go, give me your hand, senpai. How many times do I have to tell you, Rize? I'm taken. You can't just ask for my hand like this, even if it is foggy and Yukiko isn't around.
I want you to have it, senpai.
There are prying eyes around. The subordinate over there is actually sober. For all I know, he's spying on us. You received rich milk candy from Rize. Ta-da! Surprise present! Did I get you? No, you didn't, because I've already had this conversation with you. Oh, dear. Well, good night, senpai. This is going to be an episode of me being snarky.
Senpai.
He parted with Rize and went home. Alright, we're catching up to the present. Tuesday the 22nd. We saw clouds all throughout the week. We do have a day off tomorrow. You overhear students talking. What's the 411 guy with the backpack? The weather's really been weird lately. What's up with all this fog? This fog looks like it's going to stay here forever. But I heard it's nothing to worry about. That's what some great guy on TV said. That's right, he said great guy on TV. And when I first heard that, I was like, wow. Oh, I also heard that it's poisonous. Very toxic. And nobody even knows why it's toxic. Man, just thinking about how toxic it is makes me feel ill. I should probably stay at home for a while. You're just too lazy to take the finals beginning next week, aren't you? Probably. I mean, should we really be having finals when people are getting ill from the fog? I don't quite know. It's seriously too cold now. Such a painful season if you've got back pain. Oh, ow. See, speaking of back pain, there's a deity that makes your back hurt. It's a titan named Atlas. Do you know about him? He's often depicted carrying the earth on his shoulders. And it looks really heavy. Makes me hurt just looking at it. And atlases are also used in geography class. Do you know what they are? Well then, Sokun, who doesn't look like he'd know. I mean, why would you ask the person who wouldn't know, you know? Wouldn't you be expecting an answer? Do you know what an atlas is? It is a book of maps. You gave the answer you think is correct. You're very good. Yep, an atlas is a book of maps. Mercator's Book of Maps featured a large picture of Atlas on the cover. Note the spelling, it's spelled A-T-L-A-S, okay? I mean, how else would you spell it? You wouldn't spell it with a U, would you guys? What kind of Muppet would spell it with a U? Well, there's always... Ooh, my back. You gave the correct answer. Your knowledge has increased. Right. Classes have ended for today. The police have probably begun to question Namatame. It's going to take a while for Nanako to recover. You have no choice but to wait until the situation changes. That's right, the music even plays during the day. We don't got My Affection, we don't got Heartbreak, we've got this, Empty Feeling. And it just, makes me shiver. It's like I could actually feel the cold in the game. Hello, ladies. I wonder if it gets foggy like this out in the city. I've always lived here in the countryside, but I don't really think I like it. I want to go somewhere where it isn't foggy. So not Britain. Understood. No one knows what's causing this fog. I wonder if we're okay here. This is kind of scary. Right now, I'm more afraid of the fog than I am of the tests coming up. Even my friends are afraid now. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem natural, right? So, I can understand the townsfolk getting a bit nervous. I'm still fighting with my friends. I tried talking to them again, but I just made them really angry. If I just went and had a serious discussion with them, it might be different, but I can't do it. And that's enough. I'm going home. Stay safe out there. Hello, sir. You got a quest for me? My mother's always telling me that I should be studying more. She keeps bringing up this kid in elementary school and saying that I need to be like him. Isn't that crazy? What kind of super kid is he anyway? I mean, are you sure it's a he? It could be she. It could be my little sis Nanako. And I'm tired of all these rumors about her because that's what got her in danger in the first place. She got mentioned on the TV and now she's in hospital all ill and I'm worried sick. I'd like to ask you for a special favor. Could you listen to me for a second? I'm all ears. That girl on the roof. What do you think she thinks of me? Dude, she doesn't even know you exist because you keep sending me to do your errands. Okay? You need to make yourself known. Well, there's nothing I can do but change myself. You see, I already have a plan. You know, that girl said she wanted to be a vet, so I think that she'll need an animal guide. So if I give one to her as a present, don't you think it'll score me some major points with her? No, it won't, because I'm the one who figured it out and relayed that information to you. She's gonna think you're a creep. She's gonna be like, how do you know I like animal stuff? You should talk to her, find out that information organically, and then come back with the animal guide. That'll give me some time to actually find this item for you as well. I do feel like the school fence, you know, the guy who provides all these illicit items to the students and even the teachers. But my problem is that I don't have the slightest clue of where I could get something like that. Do you have any ideas? I'll check the TV. Literally, I will go into the TV and find this item for you. Huh? You mean like an infomercial or something? You don't? What? Well, if you do think of a way to find one of those, could you bring it to me? Oh, a reward? Right, a reward. I'll give you something really special. Come on, help me out here. Quest 56, The Girl on the Rooftop Part 2. It's a picture book that an old scholar or a magician would use. From a magician, like on top of a cloud or something. Right, need to go back to heaven for that one. Tests are coming up soon, but there's still time to procrastinate. I'll keep my all-night studying schedule. Huh? Did something happen to you? I don't know, but cheer up. It's easy for you to just say cheer up, okay? At times like this, I'd tell you to eat a croquette, but recently even those have started to taste bad. Oh man, they've even gotten to the croquettes. I do like how I don't even give a crap anymore. I'm just like, yeah, I'll check the TV for you. I'll find what you need in the TV. And he's just like, what are you talking about? Yosuke Chie, stay strong. Alright, we've got Hanako, both the clubs there waiting. I think it's because it's the week before exams. That's why the clubs aren't running. Guy with glasses. Tests are coming up soon. I'm not going to tell anyone to study anymore. From now on, I'm a bastion of silence. They can fail their tests and stay stupid for the rest of their lives. I love his approach. He's a very competitive guy. I mean, I don't know if it's a zero-sum game in Japan for everyone to, you know, succeed in their exams. Is that allowed, or is there, you know, actual competition? I think there is competition completing the entrance exams and whatnot. So, you know what? I don't mind guy with glasses strategy there. It's not up to him to remind everyone to study. It's up to them to figure out the responsibility. Not their parents either. The weather is always terrible. It's creeping me out. It'd be so nice to do the laundry in the sun again. Yeah, it might take some time before that happens. Now, Miss Sofue, I saw you hiding in the corner last time I came through these holes. You need to know where to find such a rare metal, do you? Well, I believe a humanoid figure that might appear in a game might be concealing it. What? No, it's not just a hunch. The rod and the patterns of history have revealed it to me. I see. Okay, I can see why Out-of-Towner is afraid of you. Stylish student. Oh, so. My heart feels about as low as all that fog out there. I got rejected. What's worse, I made her cry. It's hard to admit to yourself when you've hurt someone. Yet, I kind of figured that's how it would go down. Still, leaving her in a puddle of tears made it that much worse. Oh, dude. I mean, when you get rejected, you're the one who's supposed to be crying, not the other person. How could you have gone catastrophically wrong trying to ask someone out? Hello, lads.
Uh-huh.
Yo, so, don't you start to feel all sluggish before tests? It's not like people in sports bother to study anyway.
Yo.
Hey, so. Not much to do before the tests without practice, huh? I mean, I guess we could still practice basketball or in the gym. It's if we were playing football that I think that we would struggle. Hello. Hey, you. Are you on good terms with that Prince of Junes? Who does she mean? You mean that bear? Bear? What are you talking about? It seems you were mistaken. I don't think I was. I think I was correct. It's just that she hasn't seen Teddy in his bear costume. She's just seen him in his human form loitering outside our class. Hello, Yumi. Oh, So-kun. Was there practice today? Oh, wait, we were on break because of the tests. I forgot about that. Right. Okay, well, I mean, at least you can skip out on the club and go visit your family in the hospital. I should probably do that at some point as well. It was a long time ago, but I remember the day I met Senpai like it was yesterday. I had fainted, and she carried me to the health office in her gentle arms, and she looked after me there. A strand of her long hair brushed against my cheek, and her fingers were so slender and soft. That's when I fell in love. She's the only person I've ever loved, actually. But I made her so angry. Now I'll never have my chance, will I? I mean, why don't you go apologize then, huh? Instead of letting her stew over it and grow more resentment towards you. But that's interesting that you fell in love with her the moment she rescued you that one time. Seems like it was just a one-moment thing. You should probably get to know her a bit better, right? Ah, funky students. The unfortunate, truly heartbreaking thing about re-recording this is that you guys will never believe that I solved all 3 of his riddles on my first try. And that's so upsetting that you guys will never believe me. Yo, what's up? I got some good riddles for you. Huh? My exams? Yeah, I'm kinda on the verge of throwing in the towel, but I got the fire. I'ma keep on fighting. Sorry, I lied. I already gave up. I didn't want to face my real brother like that, but I can't lie to you. I guess it's employment for me, but I can't imagine sacrificing this afro just for interviews. I mean, it is a pretty wicked afro. I don't know if my school, back when I went to school, would have allowed that hairstyle. Man, I said back when I went to school, like I went years and years ago. But, oh man, shit, it's been like 10 years since I last went to high school. Oh man, I'm feeling old. Oh no. Years of care and grooming versus less gainful employment. It's a tough choice, but right now, it's riddle time. Have at you! Is that a challenge? Accepted Quest 55, Revenge of Riddle Senpai. Then it's time for another logical throwdown. Once again, the category is categories. Our old friends Group A and B are back in effect. F's in Group A, G's in Group B, N is in Group A, O is in Group B. Which group does P have detailed onto the side of his ride? I think I said... alright. I chose B group because I thought that the letters I chose all had curviness to them, like P and O, but I think it was another reason entirely. Oh yeah? Then what do the letters in that group have in common, son? And I said, the way they're drawn, I think. Out of sight! Way to go, Riddle Bro! You were able to view the letters in terms of curves and angles, and you ascertained the distinction. Oh, so... yeah, that's right. That's why I chose it. However, that one was easy. Just a little mental appetizer before the main course. That was the first one that I never guessed that I actually knew the answer to. I knew I'd have to step my game up to give you a worthy challenge. Alright, now for the next problem. Next one's another group riddle, baby. TC is Group A. XE is Group B. MD is Group A. RN is Group B. BK is Group A. NE is Group B. Which of these 3 is in Group A's speed dial? I think I said Promethium. Which was a guess completely, because I have no idea about science or elements. Correct! Element number 61, Promethium. Much like Prometheus himself, you are bringing the heat, son. Technetium, berkelium, and mendelevium are all synthetic elements with prime atomic numbers, 43, 97, and 101. And there was no way I was ever going to work that out. Masataka Ogawa thought he found element 43 and named it Nipponium. He didn't. He found element 75 and didn't know. It is now time for me to spit the final verse. This time it's a find the mismatch problem. It took me a long time to come up with this one. Which one of these things is not like the others? Stop, need, decimal, arts, penal, penal, wines, onset, guns. Which one of these should find a different circle of friends? And I said need because this was a completely ridiculous conclusion. I was like, decimal has dec in it, like decagon, so 10, and onset kind of has 1 in it, like O-N and then the E. So I was like, need doesn't fit in here, but it's for a different reason entirely. Most impressive. I was firing my shots but wasting ammunition. My chance to hit you was like 0 division. All the other words can be formed into at least 2 other single word anagrams that use every letter. Yeah, that was the reason why. This means that you are the champion, my friend. You are no longer just a riddle brother. You and I are like riddle partners in crime, or riddle soulmates, or like some kind of crazy riddle epoxy. So to celebrate this kinship with gamesmanship, I'll hook you up with this. Stay sharp, my man. Received Chewing Soul. Completed Quest 55, Revenge of Real Senpai. I've smited him down for one last time. Hello, Principal. I also suspected you. Oh my. That's the training shell. Just imagine the excitement of firing it. You actually found it for me. I've never had a student as diligent as you. I was in a similar situation when I was young. Oh, this brings back memories. Do you know of a writer who once said, "Life is like a box of matches"? Oh, I only know the chocolates one. You know, those words. You were rewarded with the principal's special lecture. What a great reward. Your diligence has greatly increased. Your understanding has increased. I remember being mad that my diligence greatly increased and it still hadn't maxed out. At last, the principal concluded his long lecture. I can't wait to put this with the rest of my collection. Completed Quest 49, acquire a training shell. I still don't have your mop. Forget about it. I'm never speaking to that artisan apprentice ever again. Lately, it's been difficult to study at night. It's like something has chilled me to the core. Do you think it's because of the fog? The news has been saying that the weather has been odd recently. I think it's because of the soundtrack that we're all listening to. Ugh, but tests are so close. I can't let that stop me. I need to study. Hello, miss. What's that? Oh, I didn't forget about it. Thank you so much. I can't believe you found it for me. You gave her the crystal ball. Amazing. It looks like it could be used to tell fortunes. Maybe I'll go home and study fortune telling. Oh, here's a token of my thanks. After all, you did go through all that trouble for me, didn't you? Receive 35,000 yen from a teacher. That is a big payday. Acquire a crystal ball. It's more than I get for tutoring. I'll remember that. Hello, lazy student I think it is? Lazy male student. Wow, they're actually seriously buying and selling gas masks? I guess you just never know what will sell in this world. I mean, you know, prey on the fear of the public, and it's a good business model, that's for sure. Hello, girl on the roof. Can you please go downstairs and meet my classmate? I was able to make up with my friend. She said she had extenuating circumstances that made her decide to get a job. We talked a lot about that. She got angry with me and said that I can't give up on my dreams just because she can't live up to her promise. It's true, though. If you stay near your friends, you'll have a rich life. But I wanted to save animals. That's what made me want to be a veterinarian. I decided that I'm going to talk to my parents about it one last time. Good on you. Keep pursuing it. Weather girl, what do you think about this fog? I want to be a meteorologist when I get older. Want me to give you a weather forecast? Okay. I just see clouds. Well, no matter how you look at it, there's nothing but this fog for this foreseeable future. Oh dear. Why is it only this town, though? That's so curious, isn't it? Alright, practice building. I'm not speaking to you, red-headed man. We'll start with her, turn in our quests. Wow, it's almost December. I know it's a long way away still, but I kind of dread this time of year. We always have these big family gatherings on Christmas, which means we have to make a lot of food. And then it's New Year's, so there's even more preparing to do. Why me? All I want to do is go outside. Do you really want to go outside right now? You handed her the proof of passion. Oh, that's them. Thank you so much. I wonder if these will make Dad happy. Sorry for dragging you through this. I know I've been relying on you a lot lately. This is for you. My mom wanted me to thank you for her too. Received bead wrapped in cloth. Well, thank you. This is very helpful. Completed Quest 46, Disc Refurbishing Part 3. Time for Disc Refurbishing Part 4. Alright, you've told me it's December. So Senpai, I'd like to ask another favor of you, but hear her out. Do you think you could find me a piece of classy lumber? How do you define classy lumber? Does it like sip wine? Does it have sunglasses? Does it have a Gucci bag? See, I'm thinking about building a shelf. Something nice that you could display models on. I want to surprise my dad with it, but I can't seem to get a hold of any quality wood. I know it's a lot to ask, but Senpai, you're the only one I know who can do this. You want me to wear my flannel shirt, go out into the forest and cut you a piece of classy wood? Leave it to me. You're amazing, Senpai. I apologize for putting you out like this all the time. Please, all I need is a piece of classy lumber. Quest 57, sorry. Just refurbishing part 4. I'll just bring a log into school. Why don't I? You know, Wouldn't be a problem. I'll just put it next to my guardian of the beach, which surely is rotting in my pocket right now. Hey, did you hear that Ms. Kajiwagi ruined another marriage arrangement? Is she actually a homewrecker? My goodness. Not so hard to believe, I'd say. She's pretty damn full of herself. Yeah, you can say that again. No one in town thinks she'll ever find a husband at the rate she's going. And you know what? I agree. Oh dear, paranoid student. Make sure she didn't hear that. I might tell her on you. Hello? How's your relationship going? Hey, help me out. My girlfriend here has been texting another guy. Tell her that ain't right, man. You don't do that when you're dating. I can't believe this. I told you, he's just a friend from before we met. What am I supposed to do, ignore him? So that means you gotta text him every day? He even said you'd hang out with him sometime. You said you should walk away. Well, that was running. Let's walk away. Walk away slowly. Alright, on this side, we've got the almond-eyed student, is it? And brunette student? These students are gossiping loudly. Oh, yes, I remembered. Do you think I should buy a gas mask? Huh? Miko, are you serious? This fog is weird. Someone on TV said so. But to put on a gas mask? Where would you buy one of those anyway? Doesn't Juness sell them? They're really popular and all. Everyone wants one. Everyone? Yeah, well, I can imagine Juness bringing a lot of them in stock. Do people ever think that they'd be happier if they could go back and live in the past? I've been wondering. I've only been listening to my radio, and it's like my heart just yearns for a return to those simpler times. We all want to go back, don't we? Listening to the radio on a lazy summer day. Just the two of us, without a care in the world. The radio I'm listening to hasn't changed at all. Why is the rest of the world so different? To be honest, I have another favor to ask of you. Let's hear it. I want to build another crystal radio, just like the one I had when I was a kid. But I can't find what I need. I used a mineral called old ore, but it seems to be quite rare now. Is there anything you could do about it? Sure, I'll just venture into the mines after I cut down a tree and find some classy lumber. I'll try to find you some. What am I, in RuneScape now? Thank you. I really can't order it from anywhere, and I was at a complete loss. Sorry to ask so much of you, but I'm counting on you. That's right, it is 2011. You can't just buy and ship anything you want. Or could you? I can't remember those days very well. Acquire an old ore. Quest 58. Depressed student, are you okay? It's important to have keepsakes to remind you of the people who are important to you. Don't you agree? Yes, I think so too. Really? Do you think it's okay to fall in love with someone because of what they leave behind? I don't know. Yeah. She asked me that question last time. I didn't know then, and I still don't know now. Hello, my friend. Hey, I saw you at the hospital a little while ago. Do you have family there too? You must have it rough. Yeah. We're hospital buddies now, my friend. Same with the guy in the shopping district whose cousin... Well, I suppose his cousin's been released. So it's just us two now, and Yumi, I suppose. All it takes is one person to fall apart. It's like your whole life comes crumbling down with her. I can feel your pain, though, about going home. At least you have people at your house. When I go home, there's no one there. I have to do the vegetables by myself. I have to make my own dinner. There's no one watching TV. There's no one to welcome me back home. It's all just really sad and depressing. It's not easy being a teenager, is it? No, it really isn't. But, adulthood isn't exactly easy either. Ah, so senpai. Love can be so exhausting. Yep, welcome to reality. Very funny, senpai. Why would anyone go for a girl like me anyway? Oh, don't say that. You seem like a really sweet girl, you know? It's just that you're always getting involved with other people's business. You need to look after yourself, you know? Focus on yourself rather than other people. And don't compare yourself to other people either, okay? You're your own person. Nothing in my shoe locker. Damn it. I think it's because exams are coming up. People are waiting to see if I'm going to score good again. Naoto and Yukiko are available. To keep the timeline stable, I think I did hang out with Naoto today, so we're going to do that. I wonder if it's even possible in mountains and fog like this. I guess you can't climb with a gas mask on anyway, though, huh? Really? I suppose... I thought the higher mountains you have to have some sort of oxygen tank, right? Because of the limited oxygen up in the higher mountains, right? Anyway. Hello. Oh gosh. Whoa, you're really close. I wonder how the old man of Daidara learned to be such a great artist. He'd gain like 1,000,000 cool points if he was self-taught. You think he'd take me in as his apprentice? I'm sure he would. I mean, he works in a very niche kind of discipline, and I'm sure he'd be happy to have another apprentice. Naoto's there. I did hang out with Naoto a lot, so we're going to be doing that this episode. But for now, let's go to the shopping district and catch up with everyone else there. Kanji? Don't tell me you're going to try and cycle in this fog. You guys are all the same, that's fine. My mom, she says the fog is dangerous and that she wants to move out soon. I wonder if we wouldn't have to move if the weather lady said that the weather was going to be clear skies. But even if we move, I'll be with my little sister, so I'll be fine. Yeah, that's good. Stay with your little sister. Probably move out. I mean, I don't know what I'd do if this fog was around. Out of towner? I saw that Egyptian woman again. I shouted out to her, "What do you want from me?" When I did, she turned to me, bowed and said, "Salutations." Then she walked away. She sounds like such a troll. My whole world's been turned upside down. I suppose little towns like this have crazy people too. The world is full of crazy people. It's just that in a densely populated urban center, they tend to blend in and they stick out more in the countryside. Over here, birds are still flying. They haven't migrated away. Lately, the fog's been coming in thick. Something doesn't seem right about it, does it? Well, to be honest, my friend told me this. He said that Inaba's fog is a curse. Since it first showed up, we've had all these events and weird rumors. On top of that, the temperature's dropped. If all that doesn't point to some kind of supernatural curse, I don't know what does. Don't you think all of this stuff is totally suspicious? It's gotta be a curse, no doubt about it. I mean, you're probably not too far off, honestly. Oh dear, have you heard the news? Many people have collapsed due to the fog. Well, I just heard someone collapsed, but you know, I don't know who exactly. It's just so scary, though. On top of that, the people who came to investigate the fog have vanished. If that fog is actually poisonous, I don't even want to think about it. It's too scary. I mean, what does that tell you? That the people who came to investigate the fog left in a hurry? I can't think of what I should make for dinner. I wonder if the TV's right, that everything's okay. I mean, the TV is the cause of all this. What's with that attitude, little girl? Chin up. Stay strong. Yes, I'm sorry. Alright, I'll get his lump of coal eventually as well. This late-night news program had a small segment about Inaba in it. They said the fog was being compared to the Great Fog of London in 1952, and that it could be deadly. What are we going to do? I don't know. I really don't know. You gotta be careful when taking your motorcycle out on a foggy day. I wish whoever honked at me when I slowed down more than usual understood that. He yelled at me for going too slow. What's so wrong with following the speed limit? Wait, or was I at fault there? I mean, as long as you kept to the side of the road and let him pass you, you are not at fault, my friend. I guess it's just because you're on a motorcycle, you don't expect them to go to the speed limit. Like here in New Zealand, they're definitely weaving in and out of traffic, going way above the speed limit wherever possible. Alright, hello, girls. Mayu-chan, what do you like about Shota? He got 100 on a test, and he's a fast runner. He's so cool. But he's so wishy-washy. He won't say which of us he likes better. Yeah, that's true. Uh-oh. They're conspiring against him. I need to tell Shota. I need to warn him. Back in the floodplain, we got another quest here. I thought I'd finally begun to understand everything at my age, but I guess not. No siree. Even when you're this old, you're still finding out new things about yourself. I figured I'd gotten wiser since I was your age, but I've also held on to stuff I should have let go a long time ago. There's a lot to be ashamed of in a long life, but it sure keeps things interesting. I mentioned this in the first time I recorded this, but I never thought of it like, the longer you live, the more regrets you have, you know? Interesting thought. You better just enjoy getting older, okay? I do know that as you get older, the less, crap you give about things that affect you. Hey, I'd like to ask something of you. Hear him out. So, you have a minute then? I've got another request to ask of you. Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I'd like another lamp. Something simple, but beautiful. But not too gaudy. You know, that kind of lamp. I looked in some stores, but I ain't seen nothing like that. But you're something else. I think you could find something like that for me. So what do you say? Sure. I'll look in the TV for you. Thank you. I'm sorry to keep bothering you with these things. Quiz 59, acquire a modest lamp. On the list. Old man, there's nothing more I can do for you. You're a real master fisherman now. Is there something you still want to know? Nothing, thank you. I've mastered the art of fishing, you're quite right. Oh, it's you again. My mom got mad at me. The fog is dangerous, so don't go out so much. We're going to be moving soon, so you better be prepared, she said. Did you find a leaf pochette? When my sister was playing a game, there was this Cupid holding one. I wonder when my sister found a thing like that. So I need to go back to the game world. I might need to go back to Kanji's for that lump of coal. Go back to the secret base, I think, as well, and I need to go back to heaven. A lot of stuff I need to explore when I go back to the TV world next. I can't shake the image of my daughter's lonely face from my mind. Maybe I've been too cold to her. Maybe. Or maybe it's just really cold outside. I've been hearing a lot of unpleasant things. There's some ranches not too far away, but they've only got dairy cows there. What does it all mean? What kind of meat are we using in our steaks? Man, just more and more conspiracies are coming here into the town of Inaba. Princes don't exist in reality. Naoto-san is so cool and capable, but if you think about it, this would only work on TV. I'm just a humble office worker. There's no way that I'd be able to meet a prince like him. I guess I'll just go home and watch TV. Yep, stick to your fantasies and the TV. Hello, cat. Sure, I'll feed you a fish. Yeah. Seems that the cat still hungers. You feel like you should try giving it some food, as long as it's not my guardian. Give her an ambrosema? Yes. You gave the cat food. Meow. The cat seems happy. You can try feeding it again next time. You can't bring yourself to leave it all alone. You should come by and give it food from time to time. Quest 22, cat needs food badly. Yep, one a day maybe, if you're lucky. This is the only location where you can escape the ominous music. The cheerful Shu S theme song. I have to say, every time I listen to the theme song, it just makes me so happy, and it's such a catchy tune as well, my goodness. It's definitely going to be something I'm taking away from this playthrough. I heard that Dojima-san was hospitalized. That must be hard on you. But Nanako-chan must be lonely too, so hang in there for her sake. And make sure you two eat your veggies. Yes, okay. I'm sure the hospital's giving her plenty of veggies. Speaking of veggies, I'll grow some. Well, hey there, you need some seedlings for your garden? These are the ones I have right now. Which kind do you want? I do want the daikon seedling because that's what I'm going to grow when Nanako returns to the house. Daikon seedling will be 500 yen for one. Hello, how's your cooking going? In the end, my mother-in-law wouldn't eat anything I cooked. And the fog never cleared up either. I guess I'll stop going to my mother-in-law's house after all. Aw, that sucks that she never liked your cooking. I mean, at least you gave it your best shot, right? She can't fault you for that, at least. Oh boy, now I have to try and win my Jack Frost stall again. There's a handwritten sign, limited quantities, first come first served, current prize, Jack Frost stall. Today it's 100 yen for 2 attempts. Let's try again. Tainted ice cube, I'll take that. You're starting to get the knack of this crane game. What? No, I won my Jack Frost stall last time I played this. Oh, man. First Marie scams me. Now my shadow play. God. Hey, I've been wondering, how come you always follow me around? Is that a problem? No, it's cool. Just, why don't you walk next to me? It's not like we're not friends. Friends. Maybe I should see a movie. You're still contemplating that all this time? Hey, you! I saw you riding that bike! No, I wasn't. Don't lie, I saw you! The police at the station are useless! You have to help me! It's my Mika-chan. She's missing. I thought she'd be fine since Emi-chan was with her. But she goes wandering out sometimes by herself. What if she winds up at Inaba and someone kidnaps her? You can go further on that bike, can't you? Go look for my Mika-chan in Inaba! Please? Jeez. Sure. Thank you. I'm counting on you. If you call her name, Mika-chan, she'll answer. She really likes meat. I hope she isn't eating stuff off the ground that she's not supposed to. Find my pet. Quest 54. Okay. This is the Okina station office. You're not mistaking this for one of the stores, are you? Oh, sorry. A lot of elderly people get lost in the fog and mistake this office for someplace else. It's pretty dangerous, isn't it? Maybe I should fill in the steps. I find it comical that a lot of old people just can't see in the fog and they just stumble upon the police station. They're just like, oh, we're here. This is the store. I know people who dislike romance or dislike gore, but not many people dislike human drama. That's why I think it's a shame that they won't see a movie just because. Especially zombie movies. I wish they were more popular. Oh, I wish I still loved zombies. I was a real zombie fanatic. I wrote a 55,000 word zombie story which will never see the light of day ever again because I wrote it when I was 16. I watched like every zombie movie under the sun, but I think what eventually killed it was The Walking Dead, so thank you, Walking Dead, for killing my love for zombies, honestly. But I was so obsessed back in the day. What, you can't find any prizes you think you can catch? That can't be possible. Well, I can't try anymore. I wanted my Jack Frost doll that I won last time. Hey, you here for a movie? You got any friends to see it with? I have a girlfriend. This conversation is over. I'm looking for an invincible skirt. I think they're made from some castle rocks from some lab. All I need is for you to show it to me. That'll be more than enough. Right? The lab? You can't be happy without money. But even if you have money, you can't be happy without love either. Which means I need a man with money. I wish there was somewhere that you could go pick one up. A man with money. I mean, you can try the casino before he gambles all his money away. Hey, will you do me a favor? I'm doing a taste test, and I want some honest feedback from young people like you. Eat the red one. We're gonna eat the red pill. You swallowed the red object. Am I gonna wake up outside of Inaba? This was all a simulation? The taste is a harmony of tomatoes and sweet red bean. You gave the man your feedback. I see. Thank you. That's very helpful. A local farmer and a patissier decided to help me out. I'm trying to create a hit. Once I do, I'll take it to my company. I see. Well, good luck with that. Their conversation seems serious. Why can't this happen? I just want to be with you. Please understand. I'm not worthy of you. Every day my hands are stained with blood. You should leave them alone. Yes, okay, I want nothing to do with that. Thank you. All I can hope for is that they're rehearsing for some Shakespearean play. Return to Inaba. Alright, all that NPC chatter is done. Let's hang out with Naoto this afternoon.
Senpai?
Oh, So-san, I don't know what to say. Oh, if you don't mind, I'm free today. Naoto's trying to make you feel better. There's something I want you to see. It's your Fortuna, Persona of the Fortune Arcana, you feel you could be closer. You feel your relationship with Naoto's going to become closer soon. Will you spend the afternoon with Naoto? Let's do it.
Yes.
Please. Naoto looks happy. Samagawa floodplain. Fog has enveloped the area. Naoto brought a new challenge from the Phantom Thief. This was in my mailbox this morning. The Phantom Thief knows where I live. Which means he had other reasons for having you deliver the first card. Wait, so are we saying that the man in black was the Phantom Thief? Or did the Phantom Thief pass it to the man in black who passed it on to me? Can't quite remember right now. Why you, though? Because we looked close. That's what I said last time. Well, what are you saying? That can't be it. Don't blurt out such ridiculous nonsense. Naoto's panicking fiercely. Honestly, that's kind of adorable how she always panics like that. So then, what do you think of the contents of this card? But she can't solve this case without me. The card reads as follows. When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. By the large 7 at the 3rd is the spot I chose. More cryptic this time. Well, I anticipated that. The first thing that comes to mind with fruit tree is the original card. But the second sentence... By the 7 at the 3rd? What do these numerical values mean? When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. By the large 7 at the 3rd is the spot I chose. I said the numbers are important? The numbers themselves? The 7 and the 3rd? Naoto's eyes lit up. When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. Look at the 3rd and 7th words. Banks and tree. In other words, by the large tree at the banks is the spot I chose. Anyway, let's search for the biggest tree at this river's banks. You searched the riverbank with Naoto. There was something buried by the tree you found. Surprised we found it with all this fog smothering the area. I knew it. This watch brings back memories. Naoto holds a digital watch, slightly large for a child's wrist. This is pretty advanced, you know. It's one of the 7 tools of the detective. It has an extremely strong backlight. You can use it to blind the enemy. I modified it when I was a child. I see. I've always loved this sort of thing, ever since childhood. I preferred robots and cars to dolls and teddy bears. I liked high places, so I had a secret base in the trees. I enjoyed that. And that explains her secret base her dungeon in the TV world. I wonder if that's what she always envisioned it to be. Why? Why couldn't I have been born male? It would have been much easier for me. I could have done what I wanted to with gusto. It's funny, isn't it? I mean, each gender has its perks, right? I said, your gender doesn't matter.
Senpai.
So, son, now that I have people who'll say that to me, what right have I to complain? Your gender shouldn't matter when it comes to, you know, pursuing toys, or like I said with Kanji, about Kanji, sorry, how he's fascinated with textiles and, you know, stitching clothes together and making toys and whatnot, you know. Let him. Doesn't matter whether you're a boy or a girl. Just choose the hobby. It doesn't matter if you're a tomboy with Naoto. It's fine. Naoto's smiling sadly. Just be happy with who you are, you know. Find a way to be pleased with how you do things. I don't know, it's hard to put into words. Really, it's quite difficult to keep my composure when you're around. I feel like I'm being lectured, like I'm still a child. Well, you are younger than me, so, and I'm the team leader as well, so it's my job to mentor you. Naoto looks at her feet, embarrassed. You feel your relationship with Naoto has grown deeper. Alright. Rank 6, Naoto Shirogane. The Naoto Shirogane social link has reached level 6. Your power to create personas of the Fortune Arcana has grown. Naoto's growth of heart has affected her persona as well. Invigorate 2. This persona cannot remember any more skills. Please choose one to forget. I remember forgetting Invigorate 2 because 5 SP in battle, yeah, sure, it probably adds up in the long run, especially because it's each turn, but I've got so many SP recovery items at this point, and I've got a max discount with the Fox that I don't think this is incredibly helpful, especially when we've got all these skills here that I'd rather have and use in battle, so forget Invigorate 2. Sukuna Hikona has forgotten Invigorate 2. It's like Hakuna Matata, you know? Sukuna Hikona. It seems I've been doing all the talking. Why don't you tell me about yourself? What were you like as a child? I was alright. You know, not causing too much trouble, I suppose. I wish I could have seen it. Wait, why? Why do you want to see me as a child? There's no need for that.
I'll see you again.
You chatted idly with Naoto, then went home. I really do feel connected with Naoto. I really enjoy her character. You can work as a tutor today. Alright, let's go ahead and do that, because that's what I did last time. You tutored Shu. Oh, I see. The word that was omitted. So it's really saying you began to explain the sentence to him in an easily understood manner. Your expression has increased. To tell you the truth, I'm not that good with the English language. I can memorize what's in the textbook and get good grades on tests, but I don't really understand it. But the teacher doesn't comprehend the difference between reading from the textbook and speaking to people. Teaching must be a great job. Even idiots can be arrogant when they know more than you do. They don't get what it means to learn at all. That's just how it is, unfortunately. A student's value is equal to how well he scores on tests. Well, at least that's easy to understand. Yeah, I don't see that changing anytime soon, even though I always thought it was a bit weird, you know, that you get examined on a subject and you have to rely on your memory a lot. I much prefer the open book tests where you have all the resources at your disposal, because let's be honest, in the real world, you have resources at your disposal. You've got the internet, you've got textbooks, so why can't you bring it with you in the exam? You still need to remember things like basic concepts and whatnot, because you don't have time to filter through all the resources you bring into the exam, right, to answer a question. So it's important to still have some base knowledge of the material, but I definitely think it's nice to have at least some materials with you so you can refer to it if you need to. Shu nods. About the transfer student I told you about before? His grades are pretty good, but he can't beat me. So then the rest of the class and the teacher made this face like the transfer student's no good after all, looking down on him. And yet he acts all big, so everyone hates him. Lately, no one even talks to him. It's all so stupid. Why do I have to go to school when it's so obviously dumb? I've said this numerous times, school is to groom you for the real world. Make sure you show up on time, get your assignments done on time, get to socialize with other people. That place. You're not the only one. You scolded Shu. Your courage has increased. Oh, I see. Everyone goes to school against their will. I mean, not everyone. I know there's some people who like school. I mean, it's a chance to socialize with your friends, get out of the house, especially if you don't like your home life very well. So I guess school could be an escape in that sense. Shu thinks deeply. Yasugami High looks fun. At least I get that feeling when I see you. Oh, but by the time I'm a first year, you'll have already graduated. Then there's no point, huh? I mean, I'm only here for another couple of months anyway, so... I'm not going to graduate from Yasugami High. It seems that Shu is slowly opening up to you. You feel that your relationship with Shu has deepened. Alright. Bonding over some tea. Rank 4 for Tutored Student. The Tutored Student social link has reached level 4. Your power to create personas of the Tower Arcana has grown. Oh, time's up. Be careful going home. Will do.
Please come back again.
You finished your tutoring job and went home. You earned 10,000 yen from your tutoring job. Alright, day off. Wednesday, the 23rd. Today is Labor Appreciation Day, so you have the day off from school. All you can do for now is wait and watch the situation unfold. What should you do today? I just realized I can get my Jack Frost doll, actually, by just reloading one of my saves that I did when I was doing my first recording session. So maybe I'll just do that. I want my Jack Frost doll, damn it. Alright. Jeez, even the living room is all green and whatnot. Ugh. Oh, well, look who it is. It's Marie who scammed me last time. Apparently that wasn't even meant to happen. And so my confusion was justified because it did say that it was going to deepen, and then we had one of those scenes where it just basically proceeds as if we weren't ready to deepen, and it just increases our relationship. So that's unfortunate that it's happened twice with Marie. I don't know if it's maybe a PC port thing or if this existed in the original PS Vita thing.
Huh?
PS Vita game, sorry. Oh, you're here. Let's go somewhere, okay? I want to make a bunch of memories. It seems Marie wants to go around outside with you. I feel your relationship with Marie will deepen. Yeah, we heard that before. Spend the day with Marie? Yes, let's do it.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's max out our social link. Marie looks happy. Hey, there's a place I want to go. The place with the meat on the sticks. It's okay, right? You decided to take Marie to Sozai Daigaku. Here we are. Shopping district, Sozai Daigaku. At Marie's insistence, you have come here to eat steak skewers. Fog has enveloped the area. I feel like those lines were added.
Fog again?
Ooh, would she have said this normally, though? I don't know. Because, you know, we're at the point in the story where the fog has taken over the town, but surely you could have started the social link much earlier. Would she have mentioned the fog?
Really bugs me that it has to be foggy now.
Oh, I mean, it bugs a lot of people, to be honest. Marie is constantly being bothered by the fog. Why is that? Do you know why? Is it poisonous? What's that cat looking at over there? It's just staring at us. What is bothering her?
It's tough. Hard to bite into. And it got cold while I was still eating it.
Oh, well, you need to eat a little bit faster. Look at this vending machine here. Can't even spell Atlas, for goodness sake. They put a U in it. They need to go to Yasugami High. And there's that
It
Jack
was
Frost.
tasty.
Everywhere I go, it teases me.
I remember it all from when we came here. This place, this taste, and you.
I'm glad that you found a favorite food in your time out here in Inaba. Which is fitting because steak is like the Inaba official food.
Huh. This is a memory. A new memory. One that has no ties to who I was before.
Exactly. You're gonna need to start making new memories.
I can feel it now. It makes me happy.
I do remember saying that, hearing that line, you could tell the voice actress genuinely smiled when she said that, and it just, you know, it's just those little things that, those little nuances in acting that just really makes these characters come alive, and I love it so much. I live for it. Sorry that my voice acting just doesn't compare. I mean, I try my best, guys, but obviously I'm not a professional. Marie smiles happily.
When we were looking at clothes, Your friends told me something.
Mm-hmm.
There are things that you can't do by yourself, but can do with others. That's true.
It is true, and vice versa as well.
You gave me a new memory. You taught me that I don't need to be worried. I wouldn't have been able to do that on my own. I only realized that because of you.
I mean, it is true that sometimes your greatest revelations come because of your friends. I'm not hearing a thank you. I did say it was fun.
I enjoyed it too. The outside world is fun. But that's not what made my time outside so enjoyable. It's because I was with you.
Aww. I mean, I'm glad that I could be here for you, Marie. Marie smiles bashfully.
Hey, you can have this.
Right. I will take it. It's the bamboo comb, isn't it? Obtained old bamboo comb.
I don't need to worry anymore. So I'm giving this to you.
Marie has decided to let go of her past. I mean, I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Like, sure, I'd be happy to create new memories, but it would always bug me not knowing who I was, you know? But maybe it's a good thing that you don't know who you were.
So
Ignorance is bliss.
I want you to have this.
Oh my gosh, I did it again.
Finding memories, making new ones. Either way, I'll be with you, right?
You will be, at least for the next couple of months. I don't know when the Velvet Room will disappear, and I'll lose my access to it. You feel Marie's strong trust in you. Whew, another one off the list. I think I got an achievement at this point. I think it was for maxing out 10 social links, so I was quite proud of that, but I can't show you now because I've already got the achievement. Still, we can cross off Marie on the social link list. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Kaguya, the ultimate form of the Aeon Arcana. Right there in my heart. The Marie Social Link has reached its maximum level. You've mastered the Marie Social Link. Your power to create personas of the Aeon Arcana has reached its maximum, so Waku Sr. has forged a bond that cannot be broken. By mastering the Aeon Social Link, you can now fuse Kaguya, the Moonlit Knight's visitor. Speed reading.
Good.
Really helped out there.
Next, let's go visit a bunch of new places.
Yep, let's make more memories.
I want to go to a beach, and on a mountain, and
As long as it's not all today, please.
whatever. You figure it out.
Okay, sure. Why not?
I'll leave everything to you.
Oh, so much power. I hate being the guy who has to decide where we go. You accompanied Marie to a number of different places. Oh, no, we did go to a beach and a mountain all in one day, it seems. Huh? You hear someone at the front door. Better get my shotgun out. Your order from the show has arrived. It's the Angel Skirt combo you purchased from the TV show. Obtained Angel Skirt and diet food. In addition, you obtained a bonus prize sticker. Whew. It's the luckiest day of that delivery man's life that I didn't stab him or shoot him. You can work as a janitor at the hospital today. We won't do that, though. We'll visit the shrine. Last time I came here, I got a small blessing. Let's hope that I actually get something better this time, considering all the improvements I've done on this shrine, Fox. For goodness sake, I have to keep reminding him. Which social link would you like to think about as you draw your fortune? Male classmates. Saki Kanishi's brother. What do we got? What do we got? Mod blessing. Is that bigger than small? I think it is. I feel like you've gotten a little closer to Naoki. Your fortune says your relationship could become stronger soon. Oh wow, that's an improvement over last time at least. Because last time it said that it wasn't ready to advance. So either I can advance Naoki or reload my save, and I won't be able to advance him, but I get my Jack Frost doll. Ooh, decisions. 24th, we're catching up with the present. Alright. Geez, how do you ride your bike in the fog? I'd be afraid to crash. You overhear students talking. I can't even see the sky with all this fog. I really don't like this weather. Huh? Why? I'm fine with it. Some people say the fog is poisonous, but I don't feel bad at all. You're worrying too much. Just imagine that the town was supposed to be like this from the very beginning. Pretend that this is natural. If you say so. More students are calling in sick lately, but I guess it's nothing really unusual. That guy's still running. Lunchtime. Who wants to spend a foggy afternoon with me? Come let me know. Of course, it's Naoto.
Good day.
Good afternoon. Do you have any plans after school? I'd like you to come with me. Will you spend the day with Naoto? Yes, because that's what I chose last time.
Thank you.
I mean, I did say chick later last time, but I did end up hanging out with Naoto that day, so we'll just hang out with her straight away. Let's commit right now. Thank you. There's something I want you to see. I shall see you later then. You decided to spend the afternoon with Naoto. Actually, now that I think about it, I also visited Nanako in the hospital because I wanted to see what would happen, so I should probably do that at some point. I think I visited her today, though, so I missed out on that front. Maybe I should go home for today. Fog doesn't seem to be lifting either. Don't you feel drained on foggy days? Bad news is that I can't go home yet, though. That's the crushing reality of a full-time employee. I mean, we're full-time students too, you know, we can't go home either. On days like these, I just want to spend all day counting my money at home. Jeez, she's so rich. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's easy to count when you use a sequence of numbers with a common difference. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Numbers with geometric progression are more difficult to count by. Here's a sequence that's even harder to count by. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. I already called that this was the Fibonacci sequence before the teacher posed the question. So good, can you answer this? But I'll do it again. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. What's this sequence called? The Fibonacci sequence. I did say that the teachers have been throwing some softballs at me lately. The Atlas question, now we've got the Fibonacci sequence. Give the answer you think is correct. Yep, that's the Fibonacci sequence. Good to know you're studying. The Fibonacci sequence is defined by starting with 0, then 1, then all the others are the sum of the 2 before them. I wouldn't dream of having my money grow in geometric progression, but at the very least, I can wish for a Fibonacci growth. Sorry about getting off topic, but my husband is acting weird lately. Not that we've been fighting, but he's been going on about how the fog is poisonous. Oh, I'm so depressed. Let's just continue the lecture. You gave the correct answer. Thank you for that little drama sesh. Your knowledge has increased. Class have ended for today. You have no choice but to wait until the situation changes. You recall that you have already made plans with someone. You should be going soon. Samagawa floodplain. Fog has enveloped the area. Yes, that line's definitely been added for social links. If you carry them out at this time of the story, I'm guessing. Naoto seems to be thinking about something. To tell you the truth, I haven't been in contact with Grandpa lately. I wanted to confirm the items I assume the Phantom Thief stole, but our secretary Yakushiji-san passed along a message, saying he went to visit an ailing friend in America. Since then, I haven't been able to reach either Grandpa or Yakushiji-san's cell phone. Well, there's no point in worrying about them now. I'm sure they're fine. On to business. I received a new challenge in the mail today. The card reads as follows. Jury to not rest, or route for fable. -40, -4. The sentence as written is gibberish. Is this part of the riddle? And this, -40, -4. On its own it means nothing. Perhaps the minus part is important. Subtract 40 and 4. That's what I said last time.
Huh?
Subtract 40? Aha. Subtract 40 from the sentence. I can tell that Naoto appreciates me helping and solving the mysteries and the riddles. And well, I am the riddle champion. I did take down Funky Student in an epic clash of the titans on the 3rd floor of Yasugami High. Naoto's eyes lit up. Jury to not rest, or route for fable. From there you subtract 40 and 4. Notice the unnatural comma in the phrase. It corresponds to the 2 numbers. Subtract the letters in 40 from the first part, and the ones in 4 from the second. What remains is Junes table. Junes table.
Let's go.
That's it, let's go. Alright, we're going to Junes. The music is missing. I mean, I know that we have the fog music, But nothing's playing at all, so I needed to fill in for the Junes theme. Junes Food Court. Fog has enveloped the area. There was something taped to the underside of the table. I knew it was here. Naoto produces a large ballpoint pen. This is another of the 7 detective tools I made. It's not a dart pen, unfortunately. You can use it as a normal pen, but it also has a pen light and a miniature telescope. I thought I had lost this. I didn't think Grandpa still had it. I don't know how the miniature telescope works. Do you just, like, bring the pen up to your eye and look through it? But pens are normally small, right? And it's going to look like you're stabbing your own eye with the pen as you try and peek through it. I just thought it would be a comical image. Neither my grandpa nor myself can stand to throw things away. Neither. I am such a pack rat. I have so many wires. I don't know what they belong to. I've probably lost the original electronics that they belong to. I also have a bunch of clothes that I haven't worn in years, and yet I can't bring myself to donate it or put it in a clothing bin somewhere. It's just I like seeing it there, even though it's taking up so much space now, and I really need to get onto it. It's just, I get really sentimental with my items, and I always think as well that I might need it later, or I'll definitely wear it at some point, even if I won't. Even shirts I deem like, you know, not the greatest shirts that I'd wear, I still keep, because I can't bear to throw it away. It's like, it's mine. I don't want to lose anything that I own. I'm definitely not a minimalist, that's for sure. When this pen was still mine, I was just a child, dreaming of becoming a detective. But being a man or a woman, I never thought about it. The lack of peers to compare myself to might have contributed to that. I had no friends. I was quite the outsider then, too. But why is it that, compared to the time I spent utterly alone, I worry more now that I'm with you and the others? Because, I don't know, I suppose you're worried about your friends? You want to make sure that they're okay as well? When you're by yourself, all you have to worry about is yourself. When you're with your friends, you worry about their well-being and safety too. And also, you leave yourself bare. You're more vulnerable when you're with your friends because you start opening yourself up a little bit more, and you're less guarded. I feel that I'm undergoing a change. Don't be afraid. Never be afraid of change. I see. I'm afraid, you say. Oh, I was gonna say, you know, I probably shouldn't have challenged her on that, but she seems to be okay with it this time. I see. I mean, people change all the time. I mean, we all want to stay the same. We all want to be comfortable, but we also want to improve our lives as well, right? And it's just, I always find that fascinating, that we want to improve our lives, but that involves change, and then when things change, we lose that sense of comfort. But it's important to be in discomfort, not for an extended period of time, but you know, every now and then it allows development in your life, right? Because at the end of the day, being stuck in the same place for so long just means you're missing out on so much life has to offer, you know? Naoto is smiling weakly. And I think I read or heard somewhere before that, you know, as you grow older, time seems to fly by a lot faster compared to when you're a kid, and some attributed it to the fact that, you know, you've been alive longer, so your sense of time passage is a bit more diluted compared to a kid, like, who's 8 years old. A year at that point is literally 1/8 of your life, whereas when you're 30, a year is 1/30 of your life. So, but apparently one way of combating this is to experience new experiences, right? Because when you're a kid, everything is basically a new experience to you. You go into school, if you go to another country and whatnot, even just going down the road, visiting another city. But when you're an adult and you do the same things over and over again, the days start to meld together, and it feels like, you know, the year is just blazing by, and you're just like, oh man, where did all my time go? But one way of differentiating time periods in your life is to go out and experience new things, you know? Go bungee jumping, go to another country, learn another language, meet some new people, join a club, pursue a new hobby, all that sort of stuff. And I like that idea of pursuing new things, because, I mean, you know, there's so much in life to enjoy. I mean, you're probably not going to master a lot of things, but, you know, you're here for a limited time. Why not make the most of it? The need to change and the desire to remain the same. Damn, I really went on that tangent there. They're mixed together. and it scares me. It's always, I mean, I'm not the wisest guy. I mean, I'm not a man who's traveled the world or anything. Like, I'm not even 30, but, I mean, I know some things, right? A lot of it's just me recycling stuff I've read on the internet. Naoto looks smaller than ever before. That she would show you this side of her must be a sign that she has opened her heart to you. I mean, I appreciate that, Naoto. Rank 7. She's definitely overtaken Rize and Kanji, who I think are still at rank 6. I think Naoto's similar to the Empress Arcana in Persona 5 in that because Naoto arrives so late in the narrative, it's a lot easier to rank her up compared to the others, which is, yeah, I think that's why it's a lot easier for me to rank her up. We've reached level 7, your power to create personas of the Fortune Arcana has grown, Naoto's determination in battle has been enhanced, Naoto can now endure a mortal blow during battle. So, son, have you ever felt like that before? I want to hear about you. Me?
I'll see you
Sure.
again.
Why not? We're at Junes, let's have a table and get something from the food court. You chatted idly with Naoto, then went home.